get started. What is that, June? That's a mouse. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start my video. Oh, Snell, did you want to say hi? You want to do a little dance? Mouse? All right, girls, I need to start. All right, welcome everybody. I'm welcoming my students to my video. All right, June, get down from there. No. Okay. I know, that was good. All right, girls, I'm going to get started. Welcome, students. May 22nd, 2020. It is week 8, day 5, distance learning. This is take 2. I did it again. My phone didn't run out this time. I never hit record. I got everything set up, did the intro, talked for 8 minutes, and then the dreaded feeling, you go to your phone and it was not even recording that whole time. Probably not the end of the world. It wasn't my best recording. So here we go. We'll take 2. It might even be better this time. Oh, Junebug, I'm going to need a little space. I don't want to mess this up again. No, I'm not. I'll show you the video when it's done. Okay. All right, so where are we at? Today is Friday. We are on the eve of a 3-day weekend, which I'm excited about. And it's funny, I don't want to repeat myself from what I said in the last one, but no one saw that, so I can repeat myself. Anyway, just got out of a long meeting with the science group. It was a really good meeting. We talked about next year and what that could look like, all the different possibilities. It was a little daunting to go over them and think about what it could be. I'm hoping that we can have the best possible year with all the information we know and things that could happen. And details will be following. But again, it really made me think about what next year could look like and the positives, and also there's going to be some drawbacks. All right, any other announcements? Oh, birthdays. Tomorrow, 5/23, Cash Evans, happy birthday. And also Miles Johnson on 5/23, happy birthday. And then on Sunday, Jack Cash on 5/24. I will be doing a Memorial Day video. I'm going to have it be kind of like one of our tech-free Wednesday videos outside, no vocab, no work, and all of that. But look forward to that, filming that on Monday. Hopefully you all have a nice 3-day weekend. I was just thinking about how I wanted to barbecue on Monday and make a tri-tip, but I've heard a lot of meat is out of stock, and so I'm going to try a little butcher shop in SoCal Village and see if they have some tri-tip. I love cooking it. It's nice, long cook, about an hour to cook, and it ends up pretty tasty. So hopefully I can find a tri-tip to barbecue on Monday. I wanted to talk about our notebooks and things in my classroom. We're going to start going through our classrooms and emptying them out. And on Wednesday, June 10th, you 6th graders can come and pick up your stuff if you left anything. I just have about 15 notebooks to distribute. But the point of this is that if you've got any prizes or won anything in my distance learning, I will put those prizes with your stuff for June 10th. Also, we're going to have a great bingo bonanza on June 5th. So that'll be in 2 weeks on a Friday. And whatever prizes you win out of that bingo game, I will put those in your bags as well for that pickup. All right, I think that's all the announcements I have today. Let's talk about genotype, genetics. That's our next unit of study. A genotype as an organism is an organism. Where'd the as come from? Did that fix on there? Oh, come on. Fix. And, oh no, where did it go? Come back over there. Okay, where's the present button? Boom. Is an organism's genetic makeup or alleles. I think someone logged in and changed that to mess with me. So we'll talk more later what an allele is, but let's talk really quickly about the difference between a genotype and a phenotype. So every organism has genes, every organism has DNA, which tells us what we're going to look like. But not all of our genes that we have are expressed. What you can actually see, the physical traits that are expressed, is the phenotype. So the phenotype is what you can see. The genotype is what the genes are, and we have genes that are not expressed. So let me give you a quick example. So my first daughter, Ciel, has blonde hair and blue eyes. Neither Claire and me have blue eyes. Claire had blonde hair when she was a kid, but she has green eyes and I have brown eyes. But Ciel has blue eyes and blonde hair. Both of those traits are recessive, and we'll be talking about recessive and dominant traits later on. But basically what that means is that I have to have those genes for blonde hair and blue eyes. She could not have those unless I had them, as far as I know, and I hope that's the case. So anyway, I have a lot of genes in my genotype that are not expressed. And Gregor Mendel was a monk that kind of was the father of modern day genetics and kind of figured this out. And we'll go over his story in detail about his pea plants, and there'll be some assignments based on his experiments. But it was really interesting when CL kept the blue eyes, kept the blonde hair, because sometimes babies will start with blonde hair and blue eyes. Like June had blue eyes and blonde hair when she was first born, and now she's changed out brown eyes like me and kind of brown hair like I had when I was a kid. We kind of joke that she's my doppelganger. We have similar look and similar personality traits. So pretty interesting stuff. All right, in my last video, I talked, the one that didn't get recorded, I just talked kind of generally about the end of the year, and what I mentioned was that I had a really nice meeting with a 6th grade family that's coming in about what next year might look like, and got me kind of excited for a new group of students coming to New Brighton, but then also made me a little melancholy that the students that I had this year I won't be having again, at least like how it was. And that just kind of was about me out. This time of year is always kind of bittersweet. It's kind of exciting that the end of the year is coming, but then you get kind of melancholy that all these great relationships that you created on some level are coming to an end. And for us this year, that kind of was a gradual burnout from not being in class together. But this time of year always kind of makes me feel that a little bit. And I don't know, I'm just thinking about all you students and how I wish it didn't end the way that it did, but I'm so proud of all of you for rallying and doing some of your absolute best work that I've ever seen from 6th grade students, and that's a fact. I'm looking through these PowerPoints, and they're just awe-inspiring. And the stories I'm hearing from other teachers, and especially the 6th grade humanities team, all the great work you're doing, the presentations I've seen, really gives me some optimism that even if we do distance learning to at least start next year, it'll be totally fine. And anyway, I just want to thank you all for doing all that great work and watching these videos and coming office hours and all that good stuff. So have a great 3-day weekend. As Mr. Broadhurst likes to say, you've been working so hard, I'm going to give you Monday off. Anyway, email me if you have any questions, and I will talk to you later.